So welcome to, I guess we'll call this monthly update after hours kind of thing, where we're going to do a little interview with you and we'll talk about your experience and you can share kind of what the journey was like with all of our staff to get an idea from both perspectives. Now you've got a unique perspective because you're on both sides. You know, you've been on both sides.
Right. Exactly.
So first off, when did you first started working with Easterseals?
Back in 2007.
Back in 2007.
Yes.
Oh, all right, great. And what originally brought you there? How did you get involved in the first place?
I got involved just looking for a job somewhere where I can work, where, like, you know, where it's safe and everybody gets together to be a family, like, you know, and finding Easterseals was just the perfect place for me.
All right, perfect. And what would you say? Well, first of all, actually, did you end up getting there through DVR? Was that a recommendation?
I think it was through DDD.
Through DDD. Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. And once you got there, what was your like first impression of it?
My first impression was that to be honest, it was scary for me because I was new to the program. I didn't know how things worked. But over time, I did learn how things worked and how things were put together with different steps, with different jobs along the way.
Yeah. So what would you say was what were the major things you were working on to develop, to make yourself a more employable worker?
Right. What made me employable was that I have the kindness and I'm very respectful towards others. I'm always helpful when needed. When someone is sad, I give them a crying shoulder that they could cry on if they need it as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Is that what you're doing now?
Yes.
Perfect. Yep. So that's the kind of support you're
Yes.
And how was that? I know you did a number of different things to go from the changeover from working for or being a program participant within Easterseals to working for Easterseals.
Yes.
Did you work with DVR? Did you have to do some kind of approvals, or what did you have to do with it?
I had to go through DVR to get approved to get to the point where I had to become staff.
Mm-hmm. And what was that process like?
It was a little nerve-wracking, but for me, it was easy. Eventually, along the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just had to, I guess.
Take the process.
Get through it. Yeah, right. Take it step by step and not let it be overwhelming, I guess.
Right.
All right, perfect. And you just were at our all-staff meeting.
Yes,
what was your experience with that?
With the all-staff meeting, it was it impressed me a lot. There was so much stuff. You know, everybody was getting together.
Yeah, it was that type of thing. I always find it's strange because you work in your own site, but then all of a sudden everybody gets in and it's like, oh man, wow, this is we're making an impact all throughout New Jersey. This is all the people that are in here, or not even all the people. That's the thing. It's not even everybody there all in one day because the work we do is so important that we have to be there.
Right.
So we can't all get together all at the same time.
Right.
But I'd say as well, what do you think are some of the misconceptions, if there are any, and you can tell me if you haven't experienced any of this, but what kinds of misconceptions do you think people have about employees, people that want to get jobs out in the community who have disabilities?
I don't think there is any misconception because I think people who have disabilities should be able to work in the community and not feel like they can't.
Right, exactly. And we, of course, feel the same way at Easterseals. Yeah, providing this. Are you receiving any supports while you work at Easterseals?
Yes, absolutely. I have a job coach with me who is working with me every day. If I have a question, I'll ask staff as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great. And what would you say overall has been your experience moving from one end to the other? How does it make you feel? What do you think?
It makes me feel very inspirational. Like I get up and I'm ready to learn from the clients, ready to learn from the staff. It's very interesting. everybody has different ways of working on their own thing and how they do the job.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned from that.
Mm-hmm. And how's it feel to get that paycheck?
It feels awesome.
That's great. Well, thanks so much for sharing, your time, helping me with the co-hosting and this
You're
interview.
welcome. Anytime.
Do you have anything else you want to share with the staff of Easterseals, anybody who would see this video?
I want to say thank you guys to all the staff at RVW who have helped me get to where I'm at now. Because without you guys, I don't know where I would be. I'd probably still be a participant. And me switching over from being a participant to a skills coach, that is a dream come true for me because of you guys. And I thank you guys very, very much from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.